Day 3 of my Lusid hair journey. I haven't named it a particular thing, but yeah, just trying out all of these wonderful Lusid products. So my hair is wet from being in the shower. I co-washed today with the shampoo bar. So the red shampoo bar, which is this one, for coily or thick coily or curly hair. So if you have thick coily or curly hair, this video might pertain to you if you feel like your curls will respond the same way. So first of all, the first thing I noticed was in the shower after I shampooed, I could feel my hair touching my shoulders, which was like, oh, I don't know if I actually remember feeling that. I might have, but I don't remember feeling that before. It's really kind of cool. I can feel that my curls have a little bit more life and feel that it's a little bit like soft. I can feel that there's like some moisture or softness there to it. So I think what I need to do is wet it a little bit more because I'm going to use some more of this Lusid curl defining gel. So I think what they do is the warmer colors are the thicker coily curl hair, I think it is. So if you have thinner hair, this might not be the one for you. I know my girls use the curl defining cream gel instead of the curl defining gel. And then I know there's a different shampoo bar and conditioner bar for that. So, before I put it on, okay, I'm starting to put it on. What I want to do is wet my hair some more. So I want to wet my hair some more because I did towel dry. I want it wet, but not completely sopping, you know, like not completely sopping. So I'm just gonna wet it some more. Don't have my spray bottle, but that's all right. So I'm just like dumping water on it and then like squeezing a lot of the excess out. Obviously not super hard, but just making sure it is wet, it is dripping, but it's not like completely just run off of my hair. Okay, so now that it's very wet, this is wetter than I did the first day I used it on day 1. So I'm gonna now use the cream gel. Not cream gel, the curl defining gel. You can see I'm getting all wet, so I might have over wet it. I'm not totally sure. So I'm gonna start by making sure the ends, so you might wanna do this over the sink. So I'm just gonna make sure that my ends are you know, have a good amount, and then I'm just gonna start moving up. Now what I wanna try to do this day 1, I mostly focused on making sure my ends were nice and had a bunch of the gel, the curl defining gel on it. But this time I'm gonna go from my ends all the way to my roots, because what I found was my ends were still nicely defined, but my roots were kind of puffy, you know, because I have thick hair. So my roots are still quite puffy. So I want to make sure I get the gel through my roots nicely, which also means that I'm kind of finger combing it through there. So you can see that I got it all the way to the top. And so I'm just gonna do that all the way through. So that was the side, I'm gonna do the back, making sure that I get the bottom. So my hair is quite coily and kinky and it tangles quite a lot. As I mentioned before, I don't get the hair out of my fingers. I don't usually comb or brush my hair unless I want my hair to go flat, or if I'm doing like a style that requires my hair to, like if I'm gonna braid it or if I'm gonna twist it or something and I need it to be completely detangled, then I will go ahead and comb it out section by section from the bottom to the top. You know how it is. So when I wear it just out, I don't comb it other than finger combing. It's just what I found works for me. I don't know if that works for everyone, but I do know that it works for me. I'm gonna make sure that my hair from the top has the curl defining gel in it and it's defining all the way to the roots. Okay, that's the back, and I'm gonna try the side. I feel like I lost a little bit of wet, so I'm gonna add some more wet here just to make sure I hear that squishy. When I have the squishy, then I can start at the bottom and work my way to the top. I don't remember what that song is. I know it's a really well-known song, but I'm not that cool. So it's like something like start from the bottom and now we're here or something. Anyway. Sorry, I'm really not that cool. Start from the bottom and work your way to the top. I'm kind of putting a generous amount because from my experience from day 1 and day 2, I realized that my hair just needs a lot of product, which I've kind of known that because when I go to salons, they're like, oh my gosh, your hair is like soaking up this product. I'm like, I know, it just, everyone says that. So, one instantaneous thing I notice already, less poof. Like already my hair is actually down. Like I've never really experienced that before, to be honest. Like, who is this person? Yeah, so wow, I've not seen my hair do that before. I'm just gonna put a little bit of extra right here just to make sure that it's completely through my roots there, so it doesn't leave my edges hanging. I don't really know what this is gonna do, but so far I'm excited. All right, so I'm gonna just kind of foof it a little bit. So this is my day 3 while it's wet, right after it's done. Let's check the mirror. It's definitely quite curly. Let's see, if I scrunch it, I'm gonna get really scrunched up curls. The reason why I pull it is because I feel like I have to detangle in order to really get those curls out as well. So especially in the front, I need to just make sure that I'm getting, so see how I'm just pulling it right now without running my fingers through, and then I scrunch it in the front. It definitely needs a little bit of scrunching, but in other places it doesn't. So this, how it's a little bit frizzy there, I just pull it with the product without running my fingers through, and then it, I don't know if you can see, it defines it more. So that's what I do to get the definition on the ends, and then as it dries, it curls up nicely, especially if it's wet. If it's really nice and wet, then it does do that. If it's not, you just end up with the same frizz. All right, super exciting. We'll see how that dries, and I'll make another little video later today about what it looks like. I'm so glad I actually got it cut recently so it doesn't look too straggly. So far I'm liking it. Very exciting. We'll see you later today.